Unlearn everything that you've learned. Forget what you've been taught and open your heart and your mind to new thoughts and new ideas. Unlearn with Mitzi Bickers is for you. We got to talk about it. Hey, and welcome to Unlearn with Mitzi Bickers. We've got to talk about it. I am so excited today because I've got Queen Keela who is here, and she is co-hosting with me today. It just makes the show look so much better. Don't y'all agree with that? Listen, we have a lot of hot topics to talk about today, and I'm excited, and we're going to jump right in. The first thing that I want to do is to say something about Keela. I want to say something about Endura. And Endura has done an amazing job of awareness of health and wellness. And Keela, just tell them a little bit about Endura, and then we'll kind of jump into the rest of our topics. Go right ahead.
Well, hi guys. I am Keela Jackson, and Endure is a holistic health and wellness company. And with Endure, we are fitness, wellness for your mind, body, and spirit. So we're totally about your total health and wellness, the whole person. And so we sell products. We have Endure Forever Body Performance line, which provides all the products you need for your health, wellness, and fitness needs. We have Endure Wellness Solutions, which provides our services and training and holistic health care. So you can always figure us out at endureforever.com. That's Ndure forever.com.
All right. Endure has just been amazing, and a lot of folks, a lot of our viewers have been looking at Endure and getting into the product line, and we just say thank you to all of you for just being amazing. Um, so let's jump right in. Let's talk a little bit about whatever we're gonna talk about today.
Well, I wanted you to start because the last time you had your podcast, you were talking to the audience about the taking the vaccine. And a lot of the
Right.
viewers wanted to know, how did you feel? How did you feel after taking it? Were you scared? Did it hurt?
No, I wasn't scared. You know, there were some things I had to unlearn,
Okay.
and I'll tell you about that. I had to unlearn the fear of of what I've known the government to do in terms of vaccines, and the fear of all of the things that happened when you look at the study in Tuskegee, when you look at what happened with so many of soldiers who took shots and all of that kind of stuff. So I had to come out of that fear and kind of move into the faith that I've always had, you know. And interestingly enough, I felt good about the vaccine because I felt like this: if I could trust science with my mama's heart,
That's it.
because a couple years back my mom had to get a pacemaker, and I had to really go in prayer and supplication about that, and I trusted science concerning her heart. So I figured if I could trust science with my mom's heart, then I can trust it with anything. So the vaccine was it was an interesting time. I was proud to be able to be a leader concerning it,
Mm-hmm.
and I actually didn't have a lot of side effects. I felt a little tired the next day and some slight soreness in my shoulder area, but other than that, things were fine.
How long was the process? Did it take a long time?
Oh wow! I mean, we walked in. I filled out some paperwork that took maybe a minute and a half. I read all of what could happen in terms of side effects and those kinds of things, and it took me maybe 6 minutes total. Maybe 6 minutes total. So it's an easy process. My mom took it today. My
Okay.
mom took the test today. I believe Elder Johnson took the test today as well. So I know several people who've taken it, and they're feeling good about it, and I'm glad to know that. I'm
So we
glad
need
about
to
that.
unlearn our fears
Just
surrounding the
unlearning
vaccine.
fear,
Yeah.
the fear of thinking that something's gonna happen, or We still don't know what the long-term effects are. I mean, hell, I just took it a couple days ago. But what I do know is that I would much rather be a part of the solution for the COVID-19 virus than a part of just the status quo and people who doubt that the virus even exists. So, to that extent, it just makes me glad that I took it. I got over that anxiety, and I'm still kicking.
So for everyone that inboxed us and text and wanted to know, is it safe? You're still ticking, so it's okay for them.
I'm still ticking.
Okay.
I'm still ticking, and I think it's safe. And I do want to encourage people to take the test. Listen, I have always said that the whole COVID-19 virus is something that we needed to embrace as God's way of dealing with humanity. I believe that there are a lot of lessons that we can learn through COVID-19. I believe that there's a lot of love that can be learned through COVID-19, and just kind of being with self is very important. Kind of being with self. That's why I hope people are sharing. Really, I hope people are sharing, because we need to have that honest talk about the vaccine. We need to have the honest talk about some things and some fears that we have to overcome and some things we have to unlearn, because I just think it's so important. I think it's so important that we step out there, that we become a part of saving humanity, saving our communities, and letting everybody know that we trust science with our glasses. We do.
Right.
We wear contact lenses. That's medicine. That's science. We wear glasses. That's medicine. That's science. We take Tylenol.
Yeah, we take prescription.
We take prescription drugs all the time. I mean, there's a lot that we do, and a lot of times we try to pick and choose what we're gonna be all suchy much about. We pick and choose the suchy muchy stuff. Well, I don't know if they're lying. Well, the person who sold you your car lied to you. You still bought it. We decide what medicines we're going to take and what things are going to be good and what things are going to be bad, and then we eat a bowl of chitlins. Come on, everybody. Let's just be real, and let's stop trying to be so suchy much when it comes to just trying to make the world a better place. And I don't want to rest on laurels and start trying to sound all preachy and stuff, but preachery and stuff. But I mean, we really are saving humanity when we think about the fact that over 400,000 people are dead. 400,000 people. And whether you believe it or not, has anything ever killed 400,000 people? Let's say all 400,000 people didn't die of COVID.
Right.
Well, what in the hell did they die of? They died of something.
Right.
I mean, I don't believe it. Well, I mean, how many people on an average die a year? Does anybody know the statistics? Let's look it up. How many people on average die a year? Can somebody in the audience let us know that? If that's the case, how many people have died over the last year? It has to be more than the number of people who died the year before. So something had to kill them. Something has to be happening. And we've got to decide that we're going to stop trying to act like it's not happening, and get ourselves to a place where some of y'all still running around too much too. Some of y'all still going. I passed by Longhorn the other night. I started sweating. There was so many people in the parking lot and waiting in line to get in. It just looked like a big germ. What in the heck are we thinking, and what are we doing? The virus is real. It is real, y'all. And now they're saying that those of us who took the first shot might not get the second shot. I'm like, what? So what happens if I don't get the second dose? Come on, everybody. We've got to get real about this thing and understand that there's something out there. You might not believe. Anybody know the stats on how many people die on average a year? Y'all know? Hey, hello. Y'all know? Y'all trying to find it? Okay. Well, let me know because it's got to not be 400,000.
Right. Right.
400,000 people in the United
United
States
States.
of America, and over 100,000 people in the last what 2 months or
Yeah.
something.
It's massive.
Are you?
The
I
numbers are
mean,
massive.
come on, everybody. But we're arrogant anyway. America's a very arrogant country. It's just an arrogant country. We don't like to be told to do anything that's gonna make us better. I mean, we just so self destruct all
We
the time.
we almost need to have a plan for ourselves. We can't expect that the government is going to tell us everything.
That's exactly right.
So we need to make a plan for ourselves to be able
Yeah,
to be better, to
yeah,
stay alive.
yeah, yeah. I agree with you on that.
Gotta stay alive.
I agree with you on that. I agree with you wholeheartedly on that. Um, well, that's it for
I
COVID.
think we had some questions. Did we have some questions pertaining to that?
Y'all know I'm trying to be technical, but I can't see the questions on my screen.
Well,
I'm
we can
trying to
come
do the
back to
best I can, but do y'all see any? How long did they monitor me? Well, they told me to stick around for 15 minutes. They told me to stick around for who asked that question? Althea. Uh, Althea Price. Hey, Althea Price. And Tammy Hot Top. Hey, Tammy.
Hi, y'all.
Hey, y'all. So look, on the vaccine, they told me to stick around for 15 minutes to see whether I had a reaction. And I didn't have any reactions. Like I said, I was tired a little. I was a little tired, but I think that was just based on the angst of it all. And just kind of the hype around it all, and settling in my spirit that this was something that I wanted to do. But I'm grateful. I am grateful for the opportunity. And again, the Tammy and
Althea.
Althea,
Hmm.
thank y'all for the
And we
questions.
have one more question.
Okay, good. Okay, two questions. Um, um,
So
if
first,
I weren't a part
yeah,
of first responders and people who are out there necessary, yes, I still would have taken it because I believe that I have to be a leader. There are too many people that hear me and respect my thoughts and respect the things that I do, and I felt it my responsibility to jump out there as a bishop, as a leader, as a person who's been on the forefront of things that are healthy for our community. I just felt like I needed to take it, and I took it in on behalf of so many families who've lost so many loved ones. By the way, I was real proud. I was really proud of President Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris with the tribute that they made to so many families
right.
who had lost loved ones. I mean, just was everybody just in a place where they could just exhale and say, wow. I mean, we're finally at a place where we can just deal with the reality of where we are and not have to be combative about it and just listen to the science and let's just move on and get our country healthy again. I'm excited about that. Now, what did Tona ask? Where can she get it? Tona, the truth is, I don't know. My mom went and got the shot today, and she went to her doctor and got her shot. I got mine at the fire department, but I think that you have to be a part of first responders and people who are essential workers to go to the actual fire department. But when I asked her about my family taking it, she also said, the woman who gave me my shot, she also said that right now that's what they're doing. So, and they plan to open that up as they get more doses. So, I think that perhaps if you go online and you look around,
Right.
you'll be able to find some places. Thank you, Tona, for joining in. Hey, would y'all share and let everybody know we're out here talking? There's just some things we got to talk about. And we hear a lot on TV, but we don't get to just kind of
Talk
talk
about
about
it.
it, you know? So let's just talk. Let's just continue to talk. Um,
And so, what we want to do too is we want to remind you guys, do your research. If you're nervous about it, do your research.
yeah,
Do
yeah,
your own research, look
yeah.
into it, and then, make a confident, informed choice. But, today was great.
Yes.
Today was absolutely awesome with the inauguration of the 46th president and the first black female vice president.
Wow. I mean, I was so just elated to be able to see it. Like I said, was everybody just in a place where you could just exhale and say, "Whew, wow, we've had an interesting 4 years," and I don't know that I wanted to get back to normal because I don't think that we're gonna ever be back to normal. I am very appreciative of the new normal where we just kind of unlearn a whole lot of stuff. Even the way that the inauguration was today, I mean, it was just like we had to unlearn some stuff and
Yep.
just kind of appreciate where we are, and to see past leaders of the free world on the same stage with their wives, and I mean, it was just amazing. It was just good to see, and I was just elated to be able to just be in a peaceful place and a peaceful space.
You felt like you could inhale and exhale.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah,
So let me ask you this: you were saying that we needed to unlearn different things within this during this crisis with the pandemic. What
yeah.
would you say are your top three things you had to unlearn or that you've unlearned thus far?
Okay, the top thing I learned how to church differently. That's for sure.
We did
I
learn how
mean,
to church different.
right. I've been in church all my life. I mean, all my life, sitting in the pews as a kid, getting in trouble, singing in the choir, on the children's usher board, uh, you know, all of that. And so, coming out of a very churchy tradition, I had to unlearn how to church and really begin to see that God was giving us the opportunity to broaden and expand our ministry. That was the first thing I had to unlearn, how to church.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had to unlearn how to entertain, how to enjoy, forms of entertainment.
Yeah.
I'm not in a rush to let me see, my favorite restaurants, Ruth Chris. I learned how to do steaks and let them sizzle in the frying pan. I had to unlearn that stuff. A lot of my favorite places that I eat, I learned how to do what they do, and learn how to just, you know, eat differently. And
Mm-hmm.
and I had to learn how to become one with myself in this whole social distancing piece. A lot of people are falling apart because
Yeah.
they can't handle being with themselves.
Uh-huh.
And so I learned how to enjoy me. Anybody learning how to enjoy you out there? If you learning how to enjoy you, just put some love, some hearts over the screen right now and say, I'm learning how to love me. Learning how to love and share and care, and really also learning how to appreciate life. How
Yeah.
to appreciate life. Every time I saw families suffering and people suffering, I thank God that my family has been
Yes.
protected and safe. And
Bless.
so,
Mm-hmm.
yes. So
Yes.
I just, how you learn how to just appreciate some of the little, the
Small
small
things.
things.
We took so much for granted without
Yes.
even really
Yes.
realizing. And we want you guys, text us, let us know, inboxes, what are some of the things you had to unlearn during the pandemic? It can be funny, it can be serious, whatever it is, because it's been a new normal for all of us. We've all been trying to figure it out.
Yeah. So listen, I want y'all to share, and I want y'all to just let people know that we're talking about this COVID thing, and we're talking about a couple more topics. You got another topic we're
You
gonna
know
talk
what?
about
Well,
tonight?
this week was Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
You know, we
Yeah.
celebrated Martin Luther King Day.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
And that was good. For at least 50 years, at least 50 years, I have sat down and watched the entire ecumenical
Yes.
service. And this year, I had to unlearn how to watch it, by the way, because it was very different. We didn't see y'all in there packed in the church like sardines and trying to walk across and get your name called and all that kind of stuff. It was just a different atmosphere. And I thought that the speeches were phenomenal. I thought that everybody handled the social distancing in a very appropriate way. I think that we celebrated a king. We celebrated an amazing man with so much depth and so much integrity, and just someone with a vision for where. And we really needed Monday.
Yeah. I
We
think we
really
did too.
needed
Yes.
Monday, kind of moving into all of the anxiety about what may take place on Wednesday. It kind of grounded us in the midst of the attack on the Capitol, and then having to get to another milestone in the inauguration of President Biden and Vice President Harris. Doesn't that sound good,
It
y'all?
does
It
sound
just
good.
sounds good.
You,
Anyway,
you know something else that was awesome about Martin Luther King Day, the sports industry.
yeah,
With the basketball games, I know
yeah,
I mean, the way they decorated the court and
yeah, yeah,
really paid tribute to King. Like we said,
yeah.
we're doing it differently,
We are doing
and
it
they did. I
differently.
even saw the Disney Channel had his granddaughter on there. She was
That's
on the
great.
Disney Channel and was just
That's all
telling
good.
kids
Was
about
that
her grandfather.
okay?
Yeah, she
Good.
was on a couple commercials. So I
That's
thought it was just, it was nice. It was different, but it was nice.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, listen. Um, Unlearn is an amazing platform for us to talk about some things, and for you to participate in some things that we've just got to talk about. You can find us on all of your of on your favorite I
Podcast.
podcast
Yep.
platform. We're a podcast Godcast. Yes, we're a pod. Y'all know if I'm in it, I got to put God in it some kind of way, because that's just who I am. Everybody that's producing the show tells me, you got to stop being churchy. You got to. I say, I can't. That's all I know. Anyway, uh, keep on sharing. Keep on letting everybody know that we're here, and we appreciate you. And we're going to close this segment out, and we want you to know that we are excited that you decided to join us, and we hope that you will join us again with Mitzi Bickers Unlearn. We've got to talk about it. Yeah. Thank you. We got to talk about it. Yeah, yeah. I will just go again.